is something very, very important. How do you make them trust you? And this value create a differentiation in you.
PWS, make money
Welcome to Property Wealth System Masterclass. PWS Masterclass is designed specially to enhance and elevate your presentation skills and empower you to become a PWS advocate or PWS consultant. Deputy CEO of PropNext Singapore and Master Trainer of PWS Masterclass, Boss Kelvin Fong.
I definitely want to drive everybody to help more people out there to achieve not only success in your result. I want you guys to be able to own the properties that you want.
你觉得这2天你最大的收获是什么？
我们 change 我们的 mindset from product based 的一个 agent 变成 consultant based 的一个 agent， 帮助我们的 client reduce 他的 investment 的一个 risk 咯。
What is your biggest takeaway from this training that you think you can help your clients in property?
My biggest takeaway is actually to learn how actually property, right, can build asset to increase the net worth and help my customer to have a very comfortable retirement life.
There's a lot of new concepts and it gives me re-enhance the foundation of how we actually be a consultant agent.
My focus has always been, on the profit. And today, when the boss Kevin actually told us about the comparison between, what are you looking for in profit or value, that really blew my mind.
在 PWS 我们也学到很多的 strategy， 我们学到很多的方式，怎样可以帮到我们的 client 在他的 investment journey 里面做得更好，做得更对的选择。
Give us a lot of concept, framework, and key point on how we can actually identify what is the factors, how can we mitigate the risk and help our buyers in their property investment journey.
Actually, I cannot answer some of the questions that thrown by the client. They're very scared to enter, to put their money in property. So now I have more confidence to tell them. Actually, when you buy property 800, when you sell 800, actually you make money.
PWS, make money
Hello everyone! Here I am at Malaysia's Property Expo 2024, presented by PropNext Malaysia! Come along! Oh wait, I can't forget my goodie bag! Oh wow, this place is huge! I heard they are cooperating with over 20 developers! There are local and international projects with international countries like the UK, Australia and Thailand. Oh my, imagine being an international investor! Look at the handsome speakers on
Hello, good evening and welcome to Prop Talk Live today. And this is our first episode. So whoever is there, can you say hi to me? I'm actually your host of today, Yvonne Heng, COO of PropNext Malaysia. So thank you for joining us today. I think it's been a while for we never come to a Facebook Live, right? After the MCO for so long, do you all miss the Facebook Live that we always do during our MCO? If yes, you can say a yes. And those is here, hi friends. Let's say hi to me, say good evening to me, and do invite your friends come over. Today, our topic is actually we talk about where do you right now, okay? From your first home to what is your freedom game plan. So what is this mean is like a lot of time you buy the first home, then after that, what is your end goal that you want to achieve? You want to achieve financial freedom, or you want to achieve like you keep on sitting down there, collect a lot of rental, and then let your cash flow coming in. So this is the topic that we're going to talk about it. So those is here, can you say hi to me and invite more friends to come in and say hi and get more friends to come in. And today is actually why we want to have this property talk right now, right? Live is actually we want to share more knowledge with every one of you. And then at the same time, we want to promote and get everyone to join us for our property expo is coming soon. And at the same time, we want to invite you to celebrate our 7 years anniversary that we're going to give away a lot of gift and a lot of lucky draw. So do invite your friend to join us. Today we will have two powerful speakers here. So those that is here, can you say hello? I didn't see anyone here. Hello, yeah. Yes, okay, everyone is here. Isabel, Samuel is here. Good, good. Thank you for supporting yours. Okay, do share and get your friend to join in. Later, we will also give away the 500 cash. See those people that already registered with us and they have their lucky draw number. So stay tuned with us. Okay, and if you want to find out what is the questions that you want to find out from us, you also can type it out. Okay, before we invite our powerful speaker out, I just want to check with you. Who here having already have your own house? And who is first time? If you're first time, you say that I'm actually first time buyer, I haven't owned a house, or I actually still renting, you can actually type it out there. Then when we will see what is the things that stuck you from moving forward. Those that already have your house, second or third, you can say, oh, I already have my second house, third house, or I am planning to get my first house. So those that already have their first house, can you say yes, first house? And those that ready to buy the second house, you also can put. Those that still renting, still have fear, you can also put in, so that we know that where are you right now. Then we can see what information we should give it to you and what is the value to add it to you. Okay, so are you ready or not? Are you ready for me to invite our two speakers right now? Okay, let's do it. Good, good, good. But I didn't see. Have you? Yes, first house. Mei saying that is first house. Okay, good. Mei, are you ready to buy the second house or not? That's why we are also excited to teach you how to elevate your property so that you can get your second house. Those that haven't buy your first house, then we will teach you how to get your first house. Okay, good. So are you ready? Let us put a hand to welcome Philomena from KK. Is our agency leader from Kota Kinabalu, and also Crystal is our senior district group leader.
Hi.
Yeah, they are ready. So let's say hi to them.
Hello.
Are you ready to share your knowledge and skill? I know that both of you also, like Philo, you own, how many houses you own? I also know that you own a house in KL, although you stay in KK. Am I right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, right. That's why we need to teach people, share the tips how you can still stay in KK, but you still own house in KL city area. And for Cliff, I know that he also upgrade and get his own landed property, right?
Oh, yeah. And please allow me to introduce myself. Hello, everyone. Cliff here from PropNext Malaysia. So I mainly focus in KL City property. So I love to keep tracks of market trends, spotting good opportunities. So hopefully today's sharing can give you some useful insight for your property journey. That's what I hope for today. So thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, PropNext, for having me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll introduce myself. I'm Philomena, agency leader from PropNext Sabah, Kota Kinabalu. Our office is in Kota Kinabalu. I've been in this industry more than 20 years, okay, and I have been investing into property since then. Of course, the first time when I invested, of course, is Sabah property. Then after that, I invested abroad, I can say, right?
And just to let you, every one of you, now we were going to have a sneak peek of our PropNext Expo in July. And just to let you know that we have 5,000 listings and we are going to give away 200K in price. So at the same time, we also have the property wealth system. Like you just now, before we go in, there's a video play that is called PWS. PWS is mean property wealth system. We were going to actually help you turn your next move into a long-term strategy. So Cliff, before we go further, So I want to ask you, like just now we say that in the early day, did you ever feel stuck between renting, saving, and buying? And then what shift your mindset?
You asking me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes, I feel, I felt stuck. Of course, I used to have a lot of fears. Nothing proud, but I just want to say I have not get any property before the age of 31. So now I'm having 3 properties. So after I shift my mindset, I'm having 3 properties in like 2 years or 3 years time. So because when I realize the longer I rent, I'm helping someone else to pay their loan. So I have to shift my mind to understand how property works in long term. It's just not a short term purchase. So after I saw how capital gain and leverage work, my thinking changed completely. This is my mindset now.
Okay. So during that time, I also know that you rent before, then you go and buy. So what make you change your move? Because I believe that everyone here, a lot of people, they have a very big fear because buying property is not like buying normal gadget or normal things. It's actually involving a huge of money. So what is the mindset that you shift that make you think that this is the time that I want to buy my first house?
I have fear, of course. I have very big fear, but I have bigger fear because my wife pushed me a lot. So I use bigger fear to cover my fear. So I promised my wife that I have to move to landed house. Actually, my wife, talk to me every day, say want to shift to the landed house. And, then I start looking to landed house. I changed my mindset from investing to forced saving. I used to rent a house, apartment, 1,900 ringgit, very comfortable. I did not want to upgrade because I feel very comfortable to pay 1,900 per month just for, 1,400 square feet. So I have no mindset. I have no ideas to upgrade until my wife pushed me and changed my mindset from invest to forced saving. So now I actually staying in a landed property. So thanks to my wife as well. So I staying in a landed property. So I forced myself to pay to the house and I treat it as a saving.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how I shift my mindset.
Philo, so how about you? Do you still remember your first house when you want to buy? Because a lot of people say that women no need to buy the first house, let the man buy will do. So do you have this concept as well?
Okay. Yeah, I first purchased my property at the age of 23. Okay, that time, right? I can tell you this story. So that time, right? I saw a lot of my friends. Okay, my friends, especially the professionals, they have a lot of property in their hand, and then I was saying that, hey, is it because of they are already well-to-do, that's why they have a lot of property? So in my mind, I was thinking like, no matter how, I should earn one property, at least one property, in my lifetime, that time 23, in my lifetime, at least there's one property. So at the age of 23, I spotted one property, which is only 96,000. It's an apartment. Okay, it's a walk-up apartment. Okay, walk-up apartment. And at that time, there is no packages like what we have right now. Okay, supported by developer. That time was everything also have to pay one. Okay, that time really I have fear, but however, we are not as blessed as right now. Right now, left, right, center, you can ask whoever want to assist you, they can assist you. Especially like us in this industry. Last time I only have friends like lawyers, like bankers, to ask them how. That time really fear. I really have fear. I even have my savings and borrow some money just to buy property. But after buying the first home property and know the process, right? That's where my confidence level bring up. My confidence level bring up, and then it gets more interesting when I started to invest into my second property.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the journey, the experience that I have it really helps me lah. It really helps me.
Yeah, actually, is I believe that everyone have the fear inside them when they want to start to buy or take their first move. Those that already have, do you, when you heard both of them sharing, right, there's fear, do you have the fear as well? Yes, you also type the fear. Or you, during that time, yes, if you say that during my first time buy the home, I also have the same fear, then you say first, then fear. Those that not yet buy, and then you also have the big fear, then you just type the fear. Then at least we know that, hey, everyone is actually having the same fear. Then when we see the same fear, we acknowledge it, right? Actually, once you actually prepare yourself, I don't think we will have more fear into it. That's why we need to do a proper homework, am I right? And a proper strategy. I know that there's a proper strategy, right?
Yeah, definitely the strategy one.
Okay, so I think that there's another questions for both of you lah. You see who are going to answer, because a lot of people think that actually they can afford, but they think that they thought that they cannot afford because they didn't really go and have a proper planning. So if those people like 500K I cannot afford lah, or 1 million I cannot afford lah. So but they really want to buy, but their mindset is think that like seems like so expensive I couldn't afford. So what is the strategy or plan we should share with them and should able to help them? What is the things that they need to do?
I think first thing for all, when people see figures, big figures, 300,000, 400,000, especially for the first time home buyer, they will already have that fear. Okay, the fear is that the bigger is the big sum of money. Hey, how am I gonna go through this? So when my customer asks me like this, when my client asks me like this, first thing for all, you must know your affordability first. You are comfortable on what amount? You have to go and check your affordability. You have to go and check in the bank how much can you afford and how much can you come up upfront. Then some people say that, some people even gung ho, meaning that they have little but they want to buy 500, 600,000. But that one probably the bank will not support in that manner. But if you check in the bank your affordability, how much can you afford? Okay, get consulted by the bank and also a negotiator. You will be ready, I can say. You'll be very ready. And then you, at the end, you will go through the process more comfortably. You will go through the process more comfortable. So you are ready and then you're very comfortable. And then when you say, where does it really stand? It really stands that if you make the choice with another person assisting you, meaning that you have either a real estate negotiator like us or a friend together hand in hand to work through this one, means that you can feel that you can afford one, So you don't make it like a big figure that I cannot afford. So you must have some guidance together lah, I can say.
How about Cliff? What is your strategy or your plan that to guide people when they really want to go for it? What is the strategy they must have? Or what is the step they must do?
Yeah, I think first of all, this is a very good question. And then I think Philo have covered most of it. So in my opinion, first, because I will do this to my friends, I sit down, I check their real numbers, like in terms of like income, debt ratio, cash flow, saving, emergency fund. I check a lot of things before I help them to proceed. So if you ask me, the most direct way, just look for someone who professional in this. Just ask their advice, like ask for agents, ask for negotiator for advice. If you ask me, and this is the most direct way.
Yeah, because they want to hear from us now. So if we're giving them a 3-step, what is the step that need to check first?
Yeah, if you ask me that you want to see whether you are ready to buy or not, first thing first, you must check whether you got stable income stream or not. do you have a stable income stream? Okay, first thing first. Second, you must check your emergency fund, whether it's still intact even after the down payment, after all the legal fees, whether it's still sufficient for you or not. Second is the emergency fund. And third, you must understand the property that you buy, is it fits for a long-term plan? Because a ready buyer don't just feel excited of buying property. Most of them have clear exit plan as well. So no matter for own stay or for investment, you must understand the goal of buying this property. So that's 3 things that I would like to share with everyone.
Okay, so you must write down. Those that is listening, you can actually write down in the chat. So first one, he say that must be ensure you have a stable income stream. Then the second one, you must have your emergency fund. Then the third one is actually you have the what is the end goal, like exit plan. So I believe that Philo just now shared also the same thing. Or you get someone to work hand in hand. You can find a banker to actually help you to check the bank loan, or you actually can help get PropNextions or get any property agents out there to actually help you to plan. And then at least you know that where are you right now, how far you want to reach, whether you want to buy 300k property, 500k property, or 1 million property. So at least you will know where are you right now. Okay, that's good. So at least everyone will know. Then another thing that I want to find, a lot of people, this is for first time home buyer, am I right? So we do have another group. It's like, now I got my first home already. I'm thinking to get a second one. So in order to get a second one, right, or planning to upgrade, or maybe I stay in a landed, I want to get a semi-D. So when they have this, what should they do?
So when they have this kind of situation, I think again, first thing for all, as I said, when Cliff mentioned about the exit plan, that is very good, very good, because you must know also your financial background. So if you want to elevate from a semi-D like that, then again you have to check your availability and also your existing one. What will you do with that? The existing property, what will you do? Are you going to rent it out? Okay, if you rent it out, the bank will probably see it as an income, so you will actually have more cushion when you go to the bank. That's my point.
Okay.
Maybe Cliff can share something.
This is also your way when you also get, I know that you have a few so you also take that as a cushion for you to actually able to get your upgrading or buy your second and third property. Am I right?
Yeah.
So why this is actually important? Can you share with all our audience, our Facebook follower, because they also want to know why this is important.
Why is this important? So for me, right? Okay, for me, I always go for my end goal. So my end goal is I want to have. I look at long term. Okay, long term. So which means that probably my retire time, I want to have probably a sum of money. So why this planning is very important is because at the end, what are the value that I want at the end of my retirement? So this is why it's very important to plan it out first, okay? To plan it out, especially when you are very young and the youth time, you can start to do your investment. Then when you go to more advanced, when you have your salary upgraded or probably you have do your business, so you go for investment product. So after that, maybe about 20 years like that, because the bank only probably allowed you to borrow up to 35 years. So when you go to a bit advanced, then you plan what are the value. You can actually start to plan what are the value that you want at the end of retirement. So that's your end goal. So this is very important to have a proper planning. The proper planning, so you will know you are guided. When you do a proper planning, you are guided to reach your end goal.
Okay. How about Cliff?
Yeah, but by the way, Yvonne, I saw a questions, from the ground.
Oh, there's a question. What they
Yeah,
ask?
there's a question from Mark. Is like, how much emergency fund is a healthy ratio? Good questions actually. maybe I'll answer the question first. I'll put it in a very simple way. If let's say I buy the property, I have to pay for the monthly installments, right? Without renting the property, okay, without renting the properties, how long I can afford to pay for the monthly repayment is a way for me to evaluate like what is my affordability. Okay, without any tenant paying for the repayments. So based on myself, based on my current income, how long I can afford. Okay, this will be very important for me to measure my affordabilities. So the emergency funds are like without renting any to tenant, I can pay for at least 12 months. For me, is a healthy ratio.
So this is your safety net that you prepared for yourself, lah.
For myself, like 12 months, I maybe I chunk a bit lah. 12 months can count him, then I just buy. So
means that let's say just say your monthly installment, let's say 2005.
Yes.
So that means that you have to ensure that your emergency funds times 12 for 2005. Am I right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, at least 1 year lah. Then only you will feel safe lah.
So I feel very safe lah. I feel very safe. Safe enough lah.
Okay, so this is the ratios. So Mr. Mark, do you get it? So this is for Cliff lah. So how about for Philo? Do you have any emergency fund that you keep aside for all your property?
Yeah, I think most should actually practice of having emergency fund, because why I say so, you just go back in year 2000, like during COVID that time, 2020, you know. So it is kind of handy when you have an emergency fund. Okay, sometimes you keep it. If you really need it to use it, you use it, you know. So emergency fund, definitely you have to have it lah.
Can they keep it like 6 month time instead of 12 months?
The longer the better, I can say. The more the better.
The more the better, because I also know some of the people here, maybe they didn't have so much, so they cannot go ahead with buying any property.
Oh, you mean after
if they didn't have so much after planning? Because sometimes when we normally know that when the first time we want to buy, it's actually, yes, the gut is there, but in order to save all this, by the time I want to get the house, maybe already missed the chances. Sometimes you need to save for the first time, at least your down payment 10%, and then you also need to save for your lawyer fee, and then someone need to save for your installment for a year, right? I think that amount is quite huge. It really didn't have. So what is the strategy they can have, at least?
I think if you don't have that, there's in the market, there's so many options. If you don't have that sum, okay, you can actually consider on project properties under a developer, project properties, whereby they can give you a very good freebies. I can say a lot of good freebies and a very good package. There's a lot of choices. I think in the market, get to know our PropNext. They will actually show you around. Yeah, show around.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to add on this?
Yeah, if you ask me, just secure your first roof. You know, secure your first property. Even it's small, you can start with 200,000, 300,000, even small, but you start the ownership. So for me, you don't have to go for like very expensive property. You don't have to start that high. You can start small. If you ask me, that's my advice.
Your advice is no matter how, you must have the emergency fund. But when you see the money, you go for the small one instead.
Yes.
Don't go for the high things first. Okay.
Yes, good. Correct. At least you start the ownership. That's my advice. You can join him, but at least you start. It depends on your own abilities, if you ask me. Yeah.
Okay. Cliff, I want to ask you, can you walk us through a simple framework how to move from the first house to second asset and eventually freedom?
Yeah. Okay, maybe I can share my slide. Okay, please allow me. And okay. Okay, I have shared one of my slides. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I would like to use this simple slide to show you, a simple formulas to invest in property, to grow your asset, to accumulate assets. Okay, let's take this like as an example. This is just a concept you can apply in your, when you purchase your first property. So for example, purchase price 500,000. So normally we pay down payment 50,000. Okay, 10%. And then throughout the 5 years time, in these 5 years, the principal that you're going to collect, okay, that you pay to the bank, the principal that you're going to collect will be 32,000. Okay, 32,000. And then if you sell at 500,000, let's say you sell at the original price, okay, even though you sell at the original price, you will get back 50,000 the down payment, plus you get back the principal that you save into this property. So you get 82,000. So the total capital for next property that you prepare will be 82,000. So what is the property price you can purchase for your second property? If let's say 82,000 as your down payment, can you buy an 820,000 property? Okay, this is how you elevate your property from 500,000 to 800,000. This is just a simple formula and a simple concept. Of course, we're going to share more during our expo. So I do some advertisement. So we're going to share more during our expo. Please go and attend the PWS. That's superpower. Okay, that's all. That's what I want to share so far.
So that's the simple framework that you actually use it to guide yourself to elevate your property when you come to investment. Am I right?
Yeah, because from 500,000, because from 500,000 to 800,000, if you want to if you are working for someone, you take salary, how long is going to take you to save the 300,000 difference, to elevate from 500,000 to 800,000. But through property is very possible. You just need to know how. So I of course, I'm not showing how just now based on the slide. I just give you a simple concept and simple framework. Yep.
Yeah, at least a simple one. Those that actually, we will have a more details sharing on our July expo. They call Property Wealth System consumer version. It's actually a 2 full days. Those that interested, later on I will put up the scanning, or you can check with PropNextions agents. It's a very powerful seminar that allow you to actually really have a mind shift, and then you really will start like what Philo just now said. You will start to plan your end goal. What is your end goal? And then you will start to want to restructure on your property portfolio. It's actually a very powerful one. We all already attended. That's why we are so excited to want to share with everyone, because by just a short period we couldn't share you all. But at least now you have some tips and some strategy that how you can really plan for your investment. I know some of you, maybe some of our Facebook friends here, some of you say that, hey, I've been borrowing a property, I never earned any money yet, so now I'm still waiting for the price to increase. And some of you say that I never earned before, but do have a group of people they have been earned before in the property. So that's why you need to come in and learn, and also come and hear from our both sharer. They were going to share during our expo as well. They were going to share based on their experience, based on their real cases. They also, I believe that Philo, you've been losing money before, or all your property also got money in?
No, some of them also not doing well. Exit no.
Yeah, so every one of us is like, every one of you is the same. We also are a property negotiator, property agents, and we also are investor. We also a homeowner. That's why whatever you going through, both of them going through, I also going through. Am I right? That's why we also have the experience to share with you. So I think that you all must come and join us. So before we go, most of the time, we still have questions to ask you. Or do you have any question? Yes, they also have question here. Need to prepare how much to buy a property? Who want to answer? They got Bruce is actually asking, need prepare how much to buy a property.
Well, I can say it depends. It depends if they're buying secondary market property or probably under project. Okay. The good thing is, of course, if a secondary market, you have to actually prepare your down payment. Let's say, for instance, if you're buying 200,000, maybe if you can get 100% loan supported by SKJP like that, then you probably don't have to come up with so much down payment, right? But if you are buying property that which is new project, I can say that probably the initial cost, the initial money that you have to prepare is a bit supported lah. I can say supported lah. Okay, supported by some of the freebies lah. I can say like that lah.
Bruce, no worry. You just come to our expo. There's a lot of different new project. Important before you come our expo, right? You contact our Prime Action agents to help you to see, like this. They say affordability. See your income stream, how much that you're able to afford. Are you able to afford to buy 300k property, 500k property, and 1 million or above? So when you do that, then you come. Then only you're able to know what is the target property that you want to look around. Do you agree with me, both of you?
Yeah, I very agree.
Yeah.
We have our risk assess management calculator to help you to analyze your risk. Or you and by the way, nowadays is very very easy to get to know how much is the legal fees. First, you just need to download that apps, or you can just go online to search the calculator. Very simple, you can get it. Second, but if you really want an example, in my hand I got a very good example. If you are buying a property of 450,000 in sub-sale secondary market, your legal fees will be around 24,000. So I just give you an example. So the rest, I think you better consult a property agent, or you can just download an apps and you can calculate easily by yourself. That's my advice.
Okay. Bruce said, but buying project, the progressive bank interest is expensive. What do you think? Is it expensive?
It all depends on the interest lah, and the interest from the bank. But bear in mind, I can say, unless you want to go for those package from House Key, Maybank like that, all those interests are probably covered, But yes, buying property, you do have to pay progressive interest. I can say there's no free lunch lah, unless it's a good package.
If you thank you, Philo. That's extra knowledge now for House Key. But Bruce, I based on your question, I'm not sure you are mentioning before completion or after completions. If let's say you talk about before completions, you can treat that as an initial cost of buying a project. As Philo already explained very well, buying a project, the initial cost is far more lower compared to buying a sub-sales. So yes, you have to pay the progressive interest, maybe 4% of your loan amount, maybe. Like it seems a lot, but compared to the initial cost that you have to pay for the secondary property, secondary market properties, is still much more lower. So for me, it's cheap. Okay, if you're mentioning after completions, the bank interest is expensive. It depends. It depends. The interest is paid by you or paid by your tenant. So if paid by you, then it will be expensive lah. If paid by the tenant, then it's free lah. Okay, that's my answer. I hope I answer your questions, Bruce. Thank you so much for asking.
But this is another way that we're using other people's money, pay some interest to other people's is okay lah, right? Then you use other people's money to grow your money ma. Let your money move, right? If you say that by if you ask you to actually put all the cash in, you also not be able ma. So now you get a little sum, and then at the same time you borrow other people's, then just pay a little bit of the interest. I think okay lah, right? Yeah, this is actually the interest that we always have to pay lah. When you buy any property, yes, there's the interest that you have to put into the considerations, the calculations. But that's why we also need to guide you. You come in our expo, guide you how to actually invest in the right property so that your capital appreciation or the value itself will grow. Then it's actually like just now when Cliff shared with you on the chart itself, you're actually able to upgrade to the 800K property, which is this, I believe they're able to cover all your interests. Right? So I think roughly about that. So if you're giving you, or do you have any things that want to share that I miss out? Or you want to share that we miss out for the first time buyer, or they want to plan to upgrade? What is the things that you want to advise them?
Okay, mine is very simple. Okay, if for the first time home buyer, definitely you have a lot of questions. Okay, you even have questions like something like probably where should I buy, or what kind of property should I buy? Because you're a first time home buyer, you probably don't want to be missed out in a good property to buy, you know. So mine is very simple. So if you're a first time home buyer, definitely there's a lot of question mark in your head. The only thing that you can feel more comfortable, the way I look at it, is to be engaged with us. Okay, either you go to PWS or you go to Expo, you get yourself involved and engaged with us. Then you elevate your confidence level. You probably will mitigate your fear lah. Okay, that is it probably take you not on the spot. Okay, or not on the spot to purchase, but at least you are aware. You are aware what is next. Yeah.
How about Cliff?
Sorry, Yvonne, you mean advice to new
Yeah,
buyers?
what is your one piece of advice that those people who may be unsure and they want to buy now, or
Okay.
or they want to upgrade lah. So this is the final advice that we give it to them. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give advice based on my own experience. Don't try to find a perfect price. Okay, don't try to time the market perfectly. So instead, you can just focus on your end goal. Okay, find the right product. Of course, it's very important because good property give you long-term returns, regardless the market up or down. So as long as you ensure your cash flow is healthy, you've done your homework, you do research for a property, then you start earlier. Because you start earlier, we always give you more options down the road. So that's my advice. Don't try to find the best market. Don't try to find the best price. Okay, that's my advice.
Just a big curiosity, they also will ask. I also want to ask you, what
Yeah,
you mean
please.
the right product or best price?
Yeah, I mean
Because
because
you don't look for the perfect price, man. So what you mean the
Yeah.
perfect price?
for example, maybe I used to I have my first property in Sunweb Velocity. I do a lot of survey actually. I do a lot of survey. I do a lot of homework, hoping the price. For the sub-sales market, hoping the price will go down. So while you are waiting, maybe you lose a lot of opportunities because you don't wait for the best price that maybe it never come. As long as the product is good, give you good return. Try not to be too greedy. I'm not saying greedy is not good. So try not to be too over greedy. Just look for just based on your end goal. Look for the good products. Then you can just proceed lah. Don't wait. I think you buy and wait lah. Don't wait to buy. You just buy and then wait. I think it's a better
I
strategy.
love this one. Can you repeat again?
You don't wait to buy property. You buy property and wait. I think
Don't wait to buy property.
Yeah, you buy and then you wait. So
You buy
wait for
and then you wait.
yeah. So, It's not by me lah. By the way, it's not by me lah. It's by a lot of property guru. So that's what we believe. If you can start earlier. Start more. It doesn't matter, but you need to start earlier.
Okay, thank you so much, Cliff and Philo. From both of their sharing, actually, we can come to a conclusion that before you do anything, it's good that you go and measure your income stream. What type of range that you are actually able to afford, whether you want to buy a loan or whether you want to join in. This is very important. So when you know your income, how much that you're able to afford, then you start to look around that whether you want to go in the sub-sale secondary market or whether you want to go to project, and then whether what is the end goal that you want. Like example, now you buy this property for your own stay, or you're going to renting out. I stay with my mom place, then so that I can have the cash flow coming in. So all this you must plan, and then after that, then you start to start to check the real bank loan, how the transactions, what is the necessary process for you in order to get your first house. So all these things, right? I know that it's like very details. If like no one guide you, no one being side by side, hold hand with you, you will never do it. So I strongly believe on that, because after I become a property agent, only I start to buy my house. Before that, I also never, because it seems like whatever investment also the same. You go for the buy share, or you buy the buy trust, or you also need to go through a learning curve, and you also need to have like a mentor guide you, or someone that being there to share with you all the empower you. So it's good that you join our expo. Our expo is on July 26 and 27. We will be there to share, at least we empower you, so that you will have your right mindset, and then at the same you can do your sound decisions making when you come to any selection of the property. So you no need to have fear. You can just join us. We can always share with you with all the story. All our agents here, they have their own story as well. So do you still have any questions? If not, what is the expo? Oh, where is the expo? Okay, the expo is very near. Later we will show up. It's actually at the let me see at the Connection Conference and Event Center, the Vertical, near the Bangsa South. So it's very near. It's the Connection Conference and Event Center at the Vertical. Okay, so this is the expo that we have. Later we will send the link out to every one of you. You can actually share. Ritra, you can share out the expo. This is the poster we're going to share with you. Or you can check with any Prognations. They will have a special link to you. And this time round, we get Feng Shui Master, our Feng Shui Master come over to share with you. So we also have different talks. Everyone will have different talk. And to tell you, you just come here. It's not just only a project. We also have our sub-sale that's actually landed. We also have commercial, industrial, have many choice. We total have over 5,000 property listing that allow you to choose. And then we also were going to give away a lot of good prices to everyone who come over here. Okay? And now so you must register yourself. You no need to join this now. You no need to scan. You can actually check with our Prognations, or those people who share with you and invite you. You can actually talk to them. And if you want to have a good deal, you can type me. Okay, type me. You want to have a good deal, you just type. Then we will actually send the link to you. You join us. Remember to join there. Then actually we will come. I got a friend who live in East Malaysia. Should they ask them to fly over to KL Expo? No worry. If they cannot fly over, if they can, then ask them to come over. At least you can bring them. We can bring them to see around the project around in KL or some of the projects nearby. Just ask them to make the trip come. It will be a very fruitful trip, because we have a 2-day. They call PWS. It's called Property Wealth System Training. These 2 days is actually conducted by our Deputy CEO, Kelvin Fong, our master trainer from all the way from Singapore. He also traveled all the way from Singapore. He himself is the legend. He also from buying a very small property, upgrading, and now he also able to achieve his end goal. And he start he also have much more angle that he will share with you how he going to elevate all your assets property so that you can have a respectful retirement. Okay, everyone of us also want to have a very respectful retirement, right? So do join us. And at the same time, yeah, there's a few seminar that we're going to have talk about it, and then you're also able to meet our Pronext leader live. You can talk to them and then you can ask them any questions. This is the Property Wealth System Masterclass. So you can join or you can ask any connection. You ask them, send you the link, and then grab the early bird, because now we have a very special price on early bird. You join us, and we also have limited seat only. Almost people already, we only have 300 seat, and now we only left about a few seats. It's based on first come first serve. Remember to register as early as possible. Okay, and also we're also going to throw away the lucky draw and some giveaway. And in conjunction, just tell you, in this 7 years of anniversary, we also going to give away an EV car. Any one of you want to have EV car? If yes, you take yes, I want to have EV car. You type you want to have the EV car, you type it out, yes. You have the chance to walk away with our EV car that now is famous in town. And now we also talk about ESG, that we want to save the earth. Yeah. Okay, so you can actually get your EV car. And now is the time for us to actually draw our lucky draw. Okay, we have some teaser for you until the July 26, 27. So some of our customer already become already registered. Okay, how can you win our lucky draw number, right? I just share with all our customer here. First, if you already is our customer and you actually buy any property from Pronext before, you actually have a chance to walk away with a lucky draw. Then if you register with our expo and you attend, you also have the chance to have a lucky draw. And then the third one, if you become a Pronext friends, you also have the chance to win our lucky draw. And another one, you join our PWS, you also have the chance to have the lucky draw. So remember, if you want to find out more, you go and ask our all Pronextions. We have a lot, the lucky draw that we want to give away. So are you all ready? So we will draw for two for this week, for this first episode. Our back end, are you ready? Can we have the lucky draw number? Let's draw. Okay. Congratulations to this 20257. That means this is our lucky number. Okay. Our back end or our management team will contact you. So no need to worry. We will call you to receive your cash of 500 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, so 202, congratulations to 20257. You walk away with our 500 cash. Okay, so now we're going to draw for the second one. Congratulations to 20590. Okay, congratulations to 20590. Our back end will reach out to you and then we will pay you cash. It's a cash 500. So for those that interested and very excited about our lucky draw and you want to win away our EV car, you actually can connect with all our partners, see how to get your lucky draw number and you may win. So do remember to join ours. We will have when is our next episode? When is our Facebook Live? We will have another episode. You just stay tuned with us. We will have our next episodes. And then you also have a chance to walk away. Okay, that's here. Our next episode of Facebook Live is in Chinese version. It's on 24th June. Okay, so do join us. And then we also will actually draw out 2 lucky number that are able to walk away with 500 cash. Okay, so thank you so much whoever will join us. Thanks for your time, and thanks Cliff and Philo, and thanks for those that I'm not sure whether you skip your dinner or you join us while you're eating your dinner. Thank you so much for joining us. We have more to come. Okay, if you have any questions that you want to find out more, you always can type in. We will attend to you. Thank you.